In this video, I'll be going over and explaining the spells of the Warlock class, as well as showing how to use them. All of the Warlock spells cost health to use, but if you have the Torture Mastery perk on, then you are going to be able to heal yourself. For every tick of damage, you'll heal 1 health if you use Power of Sacrifice or Curse of Pain on an enemy. On top of this, if you have magic healing, then each tick is going to be adding whatever magic healing you have. So if you have 1 magic healing, then instead of healing 1 health per tick, you are going to be healing 2 health per tick. This can be very useful to sustain yourself throughout the match or heal up any damage that you take. At the moment, there are only 5 different spells that the Warlock has. There's Curse of Pain, Curse of Weakness, Hellfire, and Power of Sacrifice. Curse of Pain does 10 magic damage instantly, and then it does another 10 magic damage over 8 seconds. It does increased damage based on your magic power bonus, and also based on magical damage from a magic staff, a crystal ball, or a spellbook. Curse of Weakness reduces base stats by 20% for 10 seconds, so it's basically minus 20% to all attributes on any type of enemy, whether it's PvE or PvP. So all of these will be reduced by 20%. Means that their total health pool will also be reduced for 10 seconds. Hellfire is your highest damage spell. It does 60 magic damage per second and is affected by similar stats to Curse of Pain, such as will, magic power bonus, and whatever you are casting with. Finally, there's Power of Sacrifice. This curses the target, making them lose 3 health per second over 12 seconds, but also increasing their strength by 15 over 12 seconds. That means that you're going to essentially be giving them 30 extra health, but then doing 36 damage over that time. The way that the game deals with this is that whatever percent of their health left they had when they were buffed, when the buff is removed, it's going to be transferred over as that percent to their new health. So I'll show some math on how that's done. So if your target starts with a base health of 100, they'll get 30 health buff from the strength from Power of Sacrifice, meaning they'll have 130 health now. After all of the ticks of damage are done, it will do 12 ticks of 3 damage, meaning 36 damage is done, leaving them with 94 health at the end. 94 is 72% of 130, so when the buff wears off and they go back to 100 health, it will convert it to 72% of their total health, meaning that they'll have 72 health left and 28 damage will be done. I'll go over Curse of Pain first. Curse of Pain is not hit scan, it has travel time. You shoot an orb out, and this orb has to hit your target in a part that's exposed. It can be blocked by shields, so if you shoot that at someone's shield, it's not going to go through. You have to hit an exposed part of your target. Similar to Curse of Pain, Curse of Weakness is not hit scan, it's a projectile, and you have to hit it in the same way. It can be blocked by a shield. So Curse of Weakness is going to be reducing your target's base stats by 20%. That means their health and all their attributes. Power of Sacrifice is a hit scan, but you still have to hit an exposed part of your target. So that's going to buff their strength by 15 and then do 36 damage over 12 seconds. Hellfire is a longer cast and costs more health, but does a lot of damage. It's a very slow projectile. As long as this whole comet tail is on your target, it's going to be doing damage to them. It's a good zoning tool, or if someone's chasing you, you can cast it behind you and force them to take a longer route. Other than that, Hellfire is generally not that useful for anything other than PvP. For anything other than PvE, I mean, because Hellfire is just such a slow cast that anyone can easily avoid it. That's it for this video. I hope that helped you understand all of the Warlock spells, and hopefully they also buff the Warlock, because at the moment the Warlock just isn't very strong compared to any of the other classes.